hours since I've been here recording. It's been about 2 weeks, so I'm sorry about the delay. I was away in London at a yoga course, so hopefully I'll be able to bring you some of the things I learned. I'm excited to be here this week. I've had some requests for some shoulder opening. For most of us working at a desk, a lot of us are hunched over in our upper back, and it brings a lot of tightness to the chest and a lot of discomfort in the neck and the shoulders. So we're going to be working on just opening up the neck and the upper back and shoulders a little bit today. I'm really excited. I have really tight shoulders, and it's something that hinders all of my practice, back bending, inversions, really everyday life. So I'm excited to get this class in today and feel a little bit more open in my upper body. So let's get started. We're going to need at least one block. So I'd like you to come seated on your shins, or if you're comfortable, you can bring the block between your heels. Okay, so you'll sit your bum on the block and your heels either side of the block, tops of the feet to the mat. So just allowing your hands to rest on your thighs, sitting up nice and tall through the spine, stacking your shoulders over your hips, and gently close the eyes. So at any stage, we're going to be here for a few breaths just while we check in. If you would like to come to another seated position, feel free. So just beginning your practice by letting go of the day that you've had. This would be a great class for after work, just to unwind at the end of the day. So hopefully you are present on your mat in body and mind and breath. We'll take the next few minutes just to tune in to the quality of your energy, always being mindful of how the body is feeling when you step onto your mat. So the most important part of your practice is that you've made it. Okay, you've come with the intention of practicing, of being mindful and connecting with yourself. So take some time to congratulate yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back for coming to your mat. And notice how good you feel already just by being here, present with your breath. And then, as we mentioned the breath, notice the quality of your breath. Maybe you've had quite a stressful day, you've had a little bit of anxiety creep in at certain stages, and your breath is slightly short and choppy. You're feeling tight in your upper chest. So just take some time to deepen the breath. Bring some balance and even quality as you breathe deep down into your belly. Feel your belly expand. Breathe down into your pelvic floor. With each exhale, allow any tension all the way down from your pelvic floor, up through the belly, through the chest, out through the throat, and out through the nose, to release that tension, that stress. So as you breathe deeply in and out through the nose, just see if you can get some balance through inhale and exhale. Perhaps counting the seconds of your inhale in comparison to the seconds of your exhale. This might be 3, you might be able to work it up to 4 or 5 or 6. Noticing your chest. Allow your collarbones to broaden and allow your shoulders to melt back and down away from your ears. So we're going to be focusing today on trying to hug the shoulder blades together behind you and finding that space in front of your heart. So from here, I'd like you to float your arms all the way out, up and wide. Interlock your fingers above your head and flip the palms so that the palms of your hands face the sky. Stretch up. Notice immediately if you're feeling a little bit of tightness or resistance here. I am, so don't worry if you are too. Inhale, stretch up, and as you exhale, we're just going to twist our shoulders to the left. Okay, so your lower body will stay as it is, and you'll feel your upper body twist. You don't have to use the neck in this at all. You keep your neck in line with your upper spine, and just think about that left shoulder twisting back a little bit more. With each inhale, stretch up, and with each exhale, twist a little bit more. And you're going to feel tight here. It might not feel very comfortable, but try to listen to your breath. See if you can take it a little bit deeper. If the breath is compromised, then don't push. Take your time. Depending on the type of day you've had, this will feel different in each body, in each person. One more inhale, stretch up tall. Exhale to twist and back to center. Inhale, stretch up at center. Exhale, twist to the right. Breathing deeply into this. Shoulders stay stacked over your hips. Try to pull the shoulders down your back and try to draw that right shoulder back as if you were trying to reach your heart toward the back of the room. Breathe. See if you can direct your breath into your upper back, into your shoulders. One more inhale. One more exhale. Back to center. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale to bend to the left. Holding it here. Try not to collapse that top shoulder forward. Roll the right shoulder back and hug the left shoulder forward. Back to center. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bend to the right. Press down through that left hip on your block or the mat. Roll the left shoulder back. And stretch up. Inhale. Release the grip of your fingers. Maybe circle the wrists a little bit. You can bring whatever movement feels good here. You can stretch up through both arms. And then we're going to stretch your left hand to the mat. Either come to the palm of the hand or to the finger pads. Stretch your right arm up and over. Bring a micro bend into that left arm and allow space between the shoulder and the ear. Bring the hand behind the head. Make a pillow for yourself and lean back. And release all the way back to center. Right hand to the mat. Left arm up and over. Micro bend in both elbows. Roll the shoulder back. Spiral your heart toward the sky. Press down to your left sit bone on the block. Allow shoulders to soften away from the ear. And release all the way back up. Really nice. Okay, so from here, I'd like you to remove your block. And we're going to come into a tabletop position. Okay, so coming onto your hands and your knees, you can stack your hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Inhale, cat-cow. We're going to soften our belly, lift our tailbone, stretch our chest forward. Exhale, rounding through the back. Pull the belly in and find space between the shoulders. This should feel really nice after that shoulder opener. Inhale, soften the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, rounding through the back, press the mat away. Moving at your own pace, trying to connect body and breath. One last time, inhale. And exhale to round. Really nice. Coming back to a neutral spine, I'd like you to bring your left shin out at an angle. So point the left toe out wide. Step the right leg all the way back. Now, from here, this is a modified side plank. Your left hand is underneath your left shoulder, and your left hand, left knee, and right foot create one line. Okay, from here, I'd like you to roll your right arm all the way up. Now, engage your belly, tuck your tailbone in, and draw navel to spine. Find space here. We're going to circle the arm. So bring your palm to face over your head. Inhale, and as you exhale, circle the arm all the way over the ear, down past the face, and then lift it all the way back up. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, circle it over. One more time. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale to circle it over. Inhale, lift it up, and then lift your right leg. From here, you're going to bend the knee. Now, if this is too much, you stay here with arm over ear. If you can, you bend the knee, reach back for the foot, and grab the foot on the big toe man side. Kick into the foot and find that nice opening in your right pectoral muscles, in your right shoulder. Find space, engage your belly so you're supporting your back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hand, release the leg, reach the right leg back, and release the foot to the mat. Circle the right hand all the way down. Come back to your starting position. Opposite side, right shin comes out at an angle, stretch the left leg back. Hand, knee, and left foot in one line. Float the left arm up, make sure your left leg is strong and you are supported by engaging your belly. Think about your foundation, where you are on your mat. And then from there, flip the left hand to face over the top of your head. Inhale, exhale, circle the arm all the way over the ear, down past the face, and lifting it back up. Inhale. Exhale, circle it over. Think of space behind the shoulder blade. Last time, inhale, keep that belly engaged. Exhale, circle it over and all the way back up. Stretch your arm up toward the ceiling, float your left leg, flex the foot. Either stay here with the left arm stretching over the ear, or reach back for the foot. Grab the foot on the big toe man side and kick into the foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the foot, release the arm. Foot comes down, circle the left hand all the way down. Tabletop position. Really nice. If you need a break at all, take one while I tie up my hair. Okay, so from here we're going to make our way into our downward facing dog. I'd like you to bring your hands shoulder width. So you start from tabletop and you just walk the hands a few inches in front. Your middle fingers are parallel with each other. Your fingers spread wide. And I'd like you to think about grounding, especially between the area between your index and your thumb. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. Pedal out the knees as much as you need in your first down dog. Really nice. And then if you need, you bend into your knees to bring that length into the back. So we want to keep this flat back. If you can keep the flat back while straightening up the legs, you can do that as well. From here, we're going to look toward the front of the mat and step. You either take one big step or you walk all the way forward. Feet hip width distance. Inhale to lengthen out of the waist. Hands can come to shins. Exhale, slide the hands down, the shins fold. Take a little bend in your knees and reach your arms behind your back. Interlock your fingers and lift up through the arms. Lift them up and over. You can straighten up through the legs if that's available to you here, or you can keep the knees nicely bent. Maybe nod the head yes and no. Just making sure that your neck is soft. Lift the arms up and over for 5. Pull your lower belly in and fold a little bit deeper for 4. Head still heavy. 3, 2, 1. Release the arms, allow them to hang heavy. Keep that soft bend in your knees as you float your arms all the way up overhead. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands release to prayer at the heart. Inhale, we'll float the arms all the way out and up. As you exhale, hinge. Maybe bending into your knees, folding all the way forward. Hands to mat or to shins. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, stepping both feet back into plank. Inhale in your plank. Exhale, knees, untuck the toes, lower, hugging your elbows to your ribs. Come all the way to the belly. Bring your fingers out wide, spread the fingers, and the hands are as wide or wider than the mat. Allow your shoulder blades to pull back together. Press down through the thighs and the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift the heart. Use the upper muscles of the back. Exhale, slowly release. Again, inhale, lift the heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, release. Long guys. And last time, press down through the fingers. Hug your elbows back, hug your shoulders back and down. Legs stay strong. Exhale, release. Bring your hands directly underneath your shoulder blades. Press into the hands, come to your knees. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Okay, so from here, we're going to look forward. You're going to step the right foot all the way forward between your hands. If you need some help doing that, you just bring the hand behind the ankle and bring the foot all the way forward into that runner's lunge. Really nice. So from here, I'd like you to keep the left hand to the mat or to a block. Right arm is going to float all the way up. Really nice. So from here, just find that space across your chest. Lunge deeply into your right knee. I want that right hip dropping all the way down. And if you find that this left knee is sagging, just bring it all the way down to the mat. Hug your belly in, lean back, and release. Really nice. Bring the right hand all the way down. You're going to now, if that left knee is lifted, drop the knee to the mat. Again, you can keep the left hand to the block or to the mat. You're going to reach back with the right arm and try to grab the foot. Okay, so if this isn't working, you can just reach back, try to grab the foot and hold it on the pinky toe mound side and kick back into the foot. Allow your left ear to soften towards your left shoulder for 5, 4, make sure that right knee is over the ankle, 3, 2, 1, kicking, and release the foot. So you should feel a nice stretch through the neck there. We're going to now bring the right hand down to the mat. I'm going to let you tuck the left toe, lift the knee, and we're going to prepare for warrior 2. So I'd like you to ground the back heel. Make sure you have a line from your right heel to the arch of the left foot. I'm just going to switch around so that you can see me. I'll demonstrate from the other side. So right knee is over right ankle. Your left leg is fully straight, and right toe points directly toward the front of the mat. Come all the way up and inhale, lift warrior 2. So from here, your shoulders are stacked over your hips. Your right knee is over the ankle. Make sure it doesn't collapse into the left, and your arms are parallel to the mat. Now soften the shoulders, really nice. Okay, so from here, I'd like you to bring your hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers like we did at the beginning of class. Allow your shoulder blades to hug together. And from here, we're going to bring our fist to the front of the right hip crease. Okay? So engage fully through the left leg. Drop your tailbone and pull your belly in toward the spine. Hold it here. From here, I'd like you to release your right arm. Keep the left hand where it is. Stretch the right arm forward and allow the palm to face up. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to lift the right arm up and over the ear. Keep that tailbone dropping down. So you're not feeling this in the lower back. This is a side body stretch. If it's too much, bring the left hand to the left thigh for some support. Right knee stays lunging deeply. Stretch back through your right arm for 5, 4, 3, 2, press down through your feet. 1, lift it all the way up and come straight into side angle. Either first step, right elbow to right knee. Hold it here, roll the left shoulder back. Second option is either hand to a block or to the mat on the inside of the right foot. Keep that left shoulder rolling back for 5, 4, 3, 2, left leg strong, outer edge of left foot grounded. 1, looking over your left shoulder. And release, come all the way up. Release the left arm, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten up through the right leg. That was tough. Okay, so from here I'd like you to come and face the long side of your mat. Your feet will be hip width distance. And once again, we're going to bring the fingers interlaced behind the back. Stretch back through the arms. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. So bring the arms up and over. Strong through your thighs. Lean or shift some weight into your toes. So your hips want to stay in line with your feet. You can nod the head, yes and no here. Okay. And inhale, come all the way back up to standing. Okay, so from here, we're just going to face the opposite side of our mat. So we're going to and come all the way up, releasing the arms from behind you. Bring your hands to your waist. Inhale, lengthen up tall. Exhale, folding it forward. Okay, so from here, I'd like you to bring your hands underneath your shoulders and then bring the left hand underneath the face. Again, your legs are really engaged. You can bring a little bend if you need. Your hand on the mat can also come to a block. Float your right arm all the way up and bring the palm to face toward over the head. Inhale, exhale, circle the right arm over the ear, all the way down past the face, and then lift it all the way back up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, circle it all the way over and down. Last time, inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, circle it over, down, and release. We're going to face the opposite side of our mat. So you're simply going to walk the hands all the way to the back of your mat, coming into that runner's lunge position. Plant the right hand underneath the right shoulder and float the left arm all the way up. Being mindful of where you are in your body. If it feels good, this side might feel different. Feel free to drop the right knee to the mat if you need. Stretch left fingertips up, find that rotation in your upper spine. Lean back. And then release, left hand down. Now if that right knee is lifted, bring it down to the mat. We're going to keep the right hand to the block or to the mat underneath the right shoulder. Circle the left arm all the way back and hold onto the foot. So try to get the hand on the baby toe man side. You can release the right ear toward the right shoulder and kick back into the hand with your left foot. For 5, feel that opening in the left side of your neck. For 4, 3, 2, kick into the hand for 1, and release the foot, release the hand. All the way down, tuck the right toe, lift the knee, grounding the right foot. We're coming into warrior 2. Toe heel the left foot until the left heel is in line with the arch of the right foot, and windmill all the way up, really nice. So in your warrior 2 on the left, drop your tailbone down, hug your belly in so we're not sticking the bum out behind us. And left knee is over left ankle, arms reaching away from each other. Press down through all 4 corners of both feet. Really nice. So this right thigh is externally rotating and fully active. Bring the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Now I'd like you to notice how you interlace your fingers. Probably right pinky finger is over your left. I'd like you to switch it out this time. So bring the left pinky finger over the right. It'll feel a little bit awkward, but it's just bringing a little bit of balance into the shoulders. Bring the fist to the front of your left hip and feel that opening in your right shoulder. Left knee stays over left ankle and your shoulders stay stacked over your hips. So don't be leaning forward or back. Reach your left hand forward, flip the hand, and as you exhale, you're going to lift the arm up and over the ear. Side bending, keep left knee bent, right leg strong, feel all 4 corners of both feet grounding. So all standing poses start from your feet. So if your feet are inactive, the whole pose will be out of balance and lacking strength. Lift it up, inhale, keep the right hand behind the back, and maybe either bring elbow to knee or hand to block or mat on the inside of the left foot. You want left knee contacting the left tricep if hand is down to block or mat. Roll the right shoulder back, right leg fully active, sink low into the hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back up, stretch your arms wide, warrior 2, and straighten into the left leg. Okay, again, we're going to bring our feet parallel with each other. And again, get that opposite grip with your fist. So left baby finger over your right. Make your fist or interlock the fingers. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold it forward. Lift the arms all the way up overhead. Fold for 5. Strong legs for 4. Allow the crown of the head to sink down towards the mat for 3, 2. Remember, you can bend your knees if you need. 1. Come all the way up. Inhale. Take a moment if you feel lightheaded. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hinge. Keep your lower belly hugging in towards your spine. Active pelvic floor. Hands to the mat. Now, stretch through the spine. So stretch your torso forward, so almost parallel to the mat. And bring the right hand underneath the face this time. Stretch your left arm up. Feel free to find a block underneath your right hand. Flip your hand. And inhale, exhale, circle the left arm over your left ear. All the way down. And then up. Inhale. Exhale, circle it over, down. Last time, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, circle it over, down. And release. Really nice. Walking your hands to the right foot, to the front of your mat. Stepping back into your plank position. Inhaling your plank. Exhale, lower with control. Inhale, cobra. Point the toes. Lift the heart. Exhale, release to the belly. Really nice. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog. From here, look forward and step your feet to the front of your mat. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate. From here, we're going to inhale, lift the hands, up the shins, lengthen, exhale, folding it forward. Inhale, float to standing. Maybe a soft bend in your knees, arms overhead, and hands release to prayer at the heart. Really nice. So from here, we're going to come into a pyramid pose with a shoulder variation. So there's a few variations for this. I'm going to demonstrate. You either bring your fists together, okay, elbows back. You can grab opposite hand to opposite elbow, or you can come into reverse namaskar, reverse prayer. So this one is obviously the most challenging. With wrist mobility, this is something that I couldn't get for years and still can be a little bit uncomfortable. So just tune into your body. At the moment I have a bit of a wrist thing, and sometimes I would prefer to stay away from this, so I might just do the fists. So tune into your body, see what works for you. Come to the front of your mat with your feet hip width distance. Now listen to my cues. Very important that you're pulling your elbows back, shoulder blades together, rather than allowing the elbows to collapse forward. Step your left foot back in line with the left hip. So there's about 3 feet between both of your feet. Both legs are straight. Left foot at a slight angle, so it points toward the front left corner of your mat. Hips are square. Inhale, reach up through the crown of your head. Exhale, fold forward. Now as you fold, you'll see my spine stays absolutely straight. My chin, it's as if I'm holding an apple underneath my chin, between chest and chin. My legs are fully active. If you tend to hyperextend, maybe a slight bend in the right knee. I'm lifting my elbows and I'm not allowing them to collapse down. So from here, pull your lower belly in, hug your right hip back, left hip forward. Really nice. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back up. You need to really press down through the right big toe. Step to the front of your mat. And we'll do the same on the left. If you need to take a break and circle the ankles, do. Step right foot back. Okay, pyramid position with the feet. Inhale, stretch up tall. Right leg fully engaged. Exhale. Whoop, fold it forward. Okay, so I have an injury in my left leg, so I'm going to bend into my left knee. Keep lifting the elbows and ground through the right heel. So that back leg tends to be forgotten about sometimes. The back leg is going to be your balance here. Engage your belly, hug the shoulders away from your ears, down the back for 5, 4, press down through the big toe mounds, 3, 2, 1, come all the way back up. Really nice, and step it forward. Okay, so that should feel a little quite intense in the shoulders. You might need to circle out the wrists, or shake it out, do whatever feels good here for you. Okay, really nice. So one more standing pose before we come down to seated. I'd like you to bring your hands to prayer at the heart. And once again, that pyramid position. Okay, so from here, 3 feet between the feet, right foot points forward, hips are square. You can check in with your hands if you need. You're going to bring your right hand to your right hip. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. Think of length through the left side body. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. Now the left hand can come either to the inside of your right foot, big toe mound side. A lot more challenging to bring it to the outside of the foot, which is at the baby toe mound side, maybe to a block or to the mat. Now from here, you're going to look to the right. So twist. You either bring the right palm flat on your lower back, which is a great way to see if your hips are square, or you can extend your right arm all the way up for 5. Strong legs. So the more you press down into both feet, the more you activate through your quadriceps, the more balance you'll have for 4. Lean back through the right arm, maybe lift the gaze towards your right thumb. 3, left heel, pressing them out away for 2, 1, release right hand all the way down. Hands to prayer, press down through the feet, come all the way up, switch it out. Left foot forward, right foot back. Inhale, you're going to bring left hand to left hip, right arm stretches up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Left hand or right hand either to inside of left foot or outside of left foot. The left hand comes either to the lower back or you stretch it all the way up, twisting. For 5, strong legs, left hip hugs back, right hip hugs forward. 4, 3, 2, 1, release the left hand down, hands hands to prayer. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. Moving through a vinyasa from here. Inhale, circle the arms out and up. Exhale, hinge and fold it all the way forward. Inhale to lengthen, lift the gaze. Exhale, plant the hands, step both feet back. Inhale, plank. You can drop your knees or keep the knees lifted. Tuck the tailbone, lower with control. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, release. Really nice. You're going to come to your knees. And from here, you're going to cross at your ankles and just sit all the way back over. Okay, so extending your legs out in front. We're going to come into a fold with a bind in our upper body. Okay, so from here, what we're going to do, I'll demonstrate from the front, is bring our legs nice and wide. So you're coming into wide-legged forward fold. Again, I have an injury, so I can't really demonstrate to my full capacity. So again, I'm being mindful of my own limits, so try to listen to your body. Now, flexing your feet or your legs can go as wide as you like, as most comfortable for you. Your thighs are really active here. So your thighs or the backs of your knees are pressing down into the mat, unless you need to bend your knees quite deeply for this pose. If you feel like you're rounding through the back, sit up on a block or a pillow. Your lower belly is active, and we're going to bring a block in front. I'm going to bring it onto the highest level. You can bring onto low or medium. You're going to bring your arms into a cactus shape, so bend at the elbows, fingers spread wide, and then swing your right elbow underneath your left, so an eagle wrap with your arms. Inhale, stretch up, lift the elbows, and as you exhale, you're going to hinge and fold it forward, and you'll bring your elbows to the block. From here, you can rest your head on your arms like a little pillow. So we're going to stay here for a few breaths. And if you find like it's becoming very easy, you can come down onto the lower level, okay? Or you can remove the block altogether, whatever is best for you. If this bind wasn't available for you, okay, if you couldn't bring the palms together, you can bring opposite hand to opposite elbow. Breathing here for 5, reach through the heels of your feet for 4. 3, breathe into your upper back. 2, press your heels down into the mat, reach your sit bones back and down. 1, and lifting all the way up. Release the arms into that cactus shape. Inhale, reach your elbows back, stretch. Exhale, left arm underneath right. So you cross at the elbows, you try to bring the palms of your hands together, and then folding it forward. Maybe resting the head on your arms, pull your lower belly in. 5. You can pause it here if you like, if you wanted to stay longer. 4. 3, reach your hands away from you. You might get a deeper stretch for 2. Legs fully active. 1. Look forward and lift. Release your arms. Stretch your arms back like you're yawning. You've just woken up. And release. Okay. Well done, everyone. So we're going to make our way down onto our back. You can bring your bum to the center of your mat. Bring your hands behind your thighs. Come to the tips of your toes. Get into a nice bowl shape and just roll all the way down onto your back. You can actually take a few rolls if you like. Rocking forward and back can be fun. Okay, and then from there we're going to come onto our back and just take some twists. So bringing the soles of your feet as wide as your mat. Inhale here, bring your arms out wide, and exhale, allow both knees to fall to the left. Now you can either stay here or you can rest your left ankle on top of the right thigh, looking to the right. So starting to breathe deeply into your belly. Notice how the body is feeling. Slowly release the ankle. Bring both knees all the way up, gaze up, and inhale, exhale, allow the knees to fall to the right. You can stack your right ankle over your left if that's good for you, and look to the left. Breathe deeply into your belly. Find that space across your chest, across your collarbones. Allow the body to be heavy, and remember, this side might feel different, so you might not want to stack the ankle over the knee. Feel the weight of your body. Acknowledge the presence you feel as you have spent the last 30 minutes or so connecting your body and breath together. Being conscious. Challenging your body physically and respecting its limits. Bring the knees back to center. Hug the knees in towards your chest. Wrap the knees in. Wrap the arms around your shins. Hug your forehead to your knees. And release into your final Savasana, extending your legs long. Ankles can come as wide as your mat. And I'd like you just to bring your hands onto your lower belly for a moment. We're going to take 7 breaths together. They don't have to be really deep breaths. I'd like you to just count. So inhale deeply. Exhale for 7. Inhale. Exhale for 6. Noticing the hands on your belly, feeling the rise and fall. Inhale. Exhale for 5. Inhale, feel the belly expand. Exhale for 4. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last time for 1. Bring your arms by the side body. Allow your palms to face up. Walk the shoulder blades underneath the back. And allow stillness to move from the soles of your feet through your ankles, your shins, your knees, thighs. Tuck your tailbone slightly to find length through the lower back. If you have any pain in the lower back, maybe bringing the soles of the feet to the mat, bending your knees, or bringing a pillow underneath your knees. Allow the belly to gently rise and fall with your natural pace of breath. And soften the muscles around your jaw, around your eyes, across the brow. Accepting that you have done enough. And that you have nowhere else to be but here in this moment on your mat. If you'd like to pause and take a 5 to 10 minute Savasana, I would really advise that. Your body will thank you. And when you're ready, we'll roll onto the right side of our body, coming into a fetal position. Pressing into your left hand and coming all the way up to seated, keeping your eyes closed if possible. Feel free to sit on a block. Come to a comfortable seat. Sit up tall through the spine and bring your hands to your thighs or your knees. Begin to reconnect with the breath. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale, letting everything go. Just take a moment to connect with the effects of your practice. Notice if the shoulders feel a little softer, if the space across your collarbones feels a little broader. Thank yourself for coming to your mat today and taking time to connect with your body and your breath. I will close with a quote. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Okay, so thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you who are following and subscribing. I am really enjoying this journey and really looking forward to continuing finding our sweaty souls. So if you're sharing on Instagram or anything, always do hashtag find your sweaty soul so I can share your photos and follow along in your progress. So thanks for watching and see you next week. Please do share any suggestions for videos, and namaste.